What's going on? What's going on? It's another video, man. It's another video. Just me speaking on the whole Trump assassination, assassination attempt that I'm pretty sure everybody done seen already and know about. They should know about. But yeah, I'm just putting my whole 2 cents on the situation, man. I know nobody really asked for it, but I'm gonna just go ahead and just put my 2 cents out on the situation. You know, we got somebody that tried to take Donald Trump's life. You know, which is something that I kind of felt was gonna happen. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I felt like there was gonna be some type of attempt on his life. I felt like that was gonna happen eventually. You know what I'm saying? By who? I don't know. You know, I would think it would be, you know, the Democrats, you know, or the Fed, or what they call the deep state, or whatever, how you want to call it. I would definitely think that it would have been them to, you know, try to take his life. You know what I'm saying? Just him having just so much influence on the election. You know, at this point, I know at this point, if he was just to have an election, he would definitely win. Like right now, at this point. But I knew this was gonna come eventually. Like, I don't know when it was gonna come, but I knew it was gonna come. Like I said, you know, and I made a video. A couple weeks back, you know, pointing out will there be another January 6th. And I feel like what this situation does is I guess it amps up, you know, that them type of chances. I guess it graders that type of chance of having another January 6th type, you know, thing happening, you know. Cuz all this situation does with Trump is you know, it makes the crazy people who follow Trump, just pretty much makes them even more crazier. That's what I feel like, man. After this situation of him almost losing his life, you know, this just makes the hardcore Trumpers even more hardcore. You know, so the question is, when that time does come and when the election comes, you know, these people, these hardcore MAGA people, these hardcore Trumper people, you know, what are they gonna do when that time finally comes? When you know, when they announce that they got to do paper mail-in ballots and shit, and then you know, we start to see sneaky shit happening. We start to see sneaky shit going on with the Democrats, because you got to admit, man, the Democrats did steal that last election, in my opinion. You know, so if we got this situation going on with Trump almost losing his life, and we got the MAGA people, you know, almost losing their minds in January 6th. You know, the question is, man, what are these people gonna do when that time comes to vote and they see all this sneaky ass shit with the Democrats, man? You know, are they gonna crash the Capitol again? Because, like I said in my last video, when I asked that question, would there be another January 6th? They didn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? Them crashing the Capitol. At the end of the day, it didn't do shit. You know, everything went on as usual. You know, so it's gonna be interesting, man. This election is definitely gonna be very entertaining to watch, man. Especially, you know, if you somebody who don't really have a dog in the fight, who not really on a left or the right. You know, me, I'm not on the left or the right. I don't give a fuck. I'm only caring for what president is gonna you know, give reparations to black people. I'm not really I'm not really, you know, a left or right. You know what I'm saying? But it's just gonna be interesting to watch, like I say, to see what these people are gonna do when January 6th finally comes around and it's time to vote. You know, because these people are just gonna lose their minds again. In my opinion, they're just gonna lose their minds if they start to see some sneaky shit that the Democrats is doing. They might start seeing some sneaky shit, you know, for the Democrats to win. Because like I say, we got these illegal immigrants over here, you know, and they over here for a reason. These people are not over here for no reason. You know, they're here for cheap labor. They're here for prostitution. They're here for votes, and they're here to be sent to war. Yeah, they're here to be sent to war. You know, they're here for the front line. They're here to be the front line in the military, as quiet as it's kept. You know, because they even the military dropped a document saying that if you want a quick path to citizenship, you got to join the military. So keep that in mind about these migrants and shit, these Venezuelans and all these other type people that's in this country. They getting ready to be sent to the military. You know what I'm saying? But back to Trump. You know, they said it was by a Republican. A Republican shot him. You know, which I thought that was kind of crazy. I thought that was crazy because I thought it was you know, a Democrat type dude, you know, or somebody who was sent from that side to go put in that work. You know what I'm saying, against Donald Trump, but no, it was another Republican. You know, so that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's real crazy. But you never know these days, you know what I'm saying? You know, they can be any old documents just being put out there. It can be any old document being put out there, printed. Anything can be printed nowadays. You don't know if those documents are valid. You know, they can just say he a Republican or whatever, but or he can be be a legit Republican to just hate Trump. And just people in high ranks in the Republican, you know, the Republican Party, you know, sent that hit and gave that man the okay to go do that. You know, it can either be that or it can just be some lunatic that just didn't like Trump, man. Because there's a lot of people that don't like Trump. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that don't like Trump. You know, but my thing is like, how can you my thing is like, how do you not like Trump more than Biden? Because Biden's the one that flooded the country with all these unknown people in the country. You know what I'm saying? So how can you hate Trump more than Biden? I don't know. People got their own reasons. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna get into that. But you know, with this whole assassination attempt, it just goes to show, man, that these people out here are crazy about, you know, what they believe in, and they willing to go out their way to kill the president to you know, for their own ideas, man. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna speak on this too long, man, cause you know, this is definitely something big in history that happened. But I just don't, you know, I don't really have too much to say about it. But you know, it's just crazy. Just the real show is when January 6th happened and when it's time for the election. I feel like that's gonna be the real show. You know, don't get me wrong. This some crazy ass shit that happened. Don't get me wrong. This was some crazy ass shit. You know, dude could have just had his fucking noodles spilled all over the fucking stage and all type of shit right on national television, straight up. You know what I'm saying? Right on the live stream or wherever the fuck. So yeah, so I'm not trying to downplay this situation, but um, I feel like, man, the real show is gonna be on January 6th, man. And what them people gonna do if they find out that the Democrats cheating or any type of sign, you know, about what these people gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm gonna say, man, for this video, man. This ain't really a video that's too long. You know what I'm saying? But the bottom line of everything is, Trump made a whole bunch of enemies. Trump made a lot of enemies, including on the Republican side. We got some crazy people just in society, man. This willing to crash out about shit. The people who are for MAGA, their minds are just even more are crazy and more set in for Trump. You know what I'm saying? Which is going to make it even more violent when that time comes to vote. And that's about it, man. Those are my thoughts, you know. So that's all I gotta say, man, for this matter, man. This Growth 7, man. Catch up with y'all.